to Superstar Components Nano-X service video. The Nano-X is our best-selling UK-made pedal, which is designed to be easily maintained and looked after for a really long life. Internally, they're very simple. I've got a cutaway version here. What you have is a steel-forged axle, which runs on a DU bush, and this is a sintered bronze bush, which is easily replaceable, and two sealed cartridge bearings, which are over here. The cartridge bearings are held onto the axle by a nut, which is here, and then you have an end cap which screws in and preloads everything so it holds it together as a pedal. Very easy to take apart and service. What you need to be able to service these is a 6mm Allen key, an 8mm Allen key, and a 9mm socket for the 9mm nut on the end of the axle. The outside of this has to be a maximum of 13mm, otherwise you can't fit it down the bore of the pedal when the end cap's off. They're easily available on places like eBay. Okay, when you want to take the pedal off, make sure you take it off, clean it all up so you don't get any dirt inside the internals. Take your 6mm Allen key and either clamp in a soft-jawed vise or just hold on gently to it. These end caps are right-hand thread, so you just undo the end cap, spin it all the way out, take out your end cap, and if you look inside you can see there's a little 9mm nut. So you get your 9mm socket which slides inside, engage with the nut. Take your 8mm Allen key to give you a grip on the end of the axle. Again, these are all right hand thread. You just loosen that off, unscrew it, and then the nut will just drop out with a little shake. Now, all you need to do is just pull the axle out. When you pull the axle out, you'll see it's obviously covered in grease. When you're servicing this properly, you'd need to clean all this up and make sure that there's no contaminants or any wear. If you look in the end, there's a little quad-ring seal, which is slotted into a groove. That's replaceable in a service kit. There's the DU bush, which is replaceable. You just use a 10mm piece of metal, like a drill bit or something, to just pop on the inside and tap it out. It's only a gentle press fit. And then to push it back in, you use a bigger bar, maybe 12mm, to just tap it back in place. The two bearings you can hook out with the axle usually by giving it a little jiggle and then pull them out. And you can see they're just two little cartridge bearings, 6/8/6 size. So when you come to rebuild it, you just pop your two axles into the bore. You've obviously pressed in your two DU bush and put your seal in a little groove. Squirt a little bit of grease inside, not too much because otherwise you'll pop the seal out. And you want to get grease on this part and also a little bit on where the seals are. You push it all back together again, give it a quick spin, get your nut, put the nut inside the driver. Slide that in the shaft and tighten it up. You'll feel a little bit of resistance when it's got to the bottom. Get your 8mm Allen key and then 5 Newton meters. This is a 5 Newton meter key, so it's nice and easy. And you can see it will spin on the axle. You can see it also slides in and out. Obviously, if your end cap is loose, you'll have the same problem. So you take your end cap, which is hollow, to go around the nut. You put that in, you just quickly wind it up, spin it all the way in. Don't need your 8mm now, and tighten this up. And once that's done, that has pushed everything together. And check that it's all free, check that there's nothing rubbing, and you've got a fully rebuilt Superstar Nano pedal.